Junior want to not be on my I can't really see what did I miss. Ex-strippers.
Hey, you guys, we are back for another session of part 2 of Storytime The Locations, you guys. So before we get started, go ahead and click the bell for notification, give the video a thumbs up, and also engage with me down in the comment. And I think I said click the bell for notifications. Okay, so if you guys remember that I had a, what did I do? I had told a story about how I was going to commit suicide at being 16 years old. Well, I tried, but I just took a bunch of diet pills or something like that, and it just made me not hungry for a couple of days. So I'm on the street where in Ohio, where this place, where did that guy go? Oh, honey, there's some creeps walking around here. Let's go ahead and do this story time because we ain't trying to have a story time. Story time when I got robbed trying to do a story time. So here's a picture. Well, it's not a picture because the actual house is gone. So I'll let you see what's there now. So this is where the house used to be. I don't know what they got going on back there, but this is where it used to be. All forest now. Oh, well. Now, there was a location that I told you guys about. Did I tell this story? When, honey, I was sleeping in a condemned building for love. Don't judge me. Honey, you know the foolish stuff that we do when we in love. It's a long story. I think I was there not even 3 weeks or something like that. But here's the location. Now, this one, they done turned it around. And it's actually around the corner from where I used to live. This is the area here. That brown door was actually, this whole building was condemned. It was nowhere near like it is now. But that was the door. And it had a window over there where that pipe was. So they basically have reconstructed this entire building. But that was the building that I was staying at, honey, for love, because I thought I was in love or lust or whatever it was. And when the fire department came in, I was using a kerosene heater to heat up the place because it was cold, and they said if I would have stayed in there one more night, I would have died from inhaling the kerosene fumes. Hey, you guys. Okay, so now we're at the next location. I believe I did a couple of story times from this particular location. This is a place that we used to live, and this is the one where I did a story time where I left my daughter. You see my son back there? I grabbed the baby out the car. This is the baby. Show your face. That was the baby that I grabbed out the car when we had cicadas. And my youngest daughter didn't run fast enough when we left her in the car and her bangs were sweating out. This is the location. I'm going to show you the window I was peeking out of, yelling at her to come in, honey, or you're going to die of heat exhaustion because I'm not going to help you. Then this was the location as well where the gentleman tried to come in our house and steal our Christmas stuff. Remember I told you there was a guy that was on our, what was it? The fire escape. And then come to find out years later, my sneaky oldest daughter told me that that was her boyfriend sneaking out of the house. Honey, this place got some stories to tell. And then there was the guy that was downstairs on the first floor. Remember I told you his name was Toothy because he had a couple of missing teeth. And every time you came to the mailbox, he was always there and would talk you to death for like 15, 20 minutes. This is the location. So hold on, you guys. So this is the building, you guys. So up there, see where that air conditioner was? That's the 3rd floor. Now, when we were there, there was no central air whatsoever. But hold on a second. I'm going to show you where the garbage, not the garbage cans, but the mailbox was. Now, this apartment here was Toothy's. Now, they got new, I guess, new mailboxes. But these used to be our mailbox. So that's where the mailbox was. And every time you came in there, Toothy, honey, he had a story for you. And then all the way up there, you see where that white thing is? Like right there? That's the fire escape. Where that white air conditioning thing is where my son's room was. But the other window is where my daughter's room was. So he was coming out to go down the place. All right. Hey guys, now we're at the location where, remember I told you guys the story that I had on a jelly jacket and it was steaming hot in that jelly jacket? Here is the school that I was at when I had the jelly jacket on. But remember, I got in a fight with this guy named Johnny at a different up the street from the school that we were at. The one where I tried to scratch his eyeballs out. So here's the school where I had the jelly jacket on, you guys. This is the school. Now, this school has been closed for some years, and I think they're talking about making it into lofts. So that would be super nice if they were to make this school into some lofts. Now, where my classroom was on the back side of the school. But honey, this is where I had my fantastic jelly jacket and jelly shoes on. Don't play with it. I was a fashionista. Now, you guys, we are on location of the infamous fight, honey, where I was fighting for my entire life, honey. Trying to beat up Johnny daggone, and I'm still looking for him for a whole nother showdown with him. I'm going to show you the exact location, you guys, where we were squabbling, baby. And this right here is where we were fighting, right between those two poles right on that wall. This was actually my middle school. So let's go ahead and drive around the corner, you guys, so you can see the front of my middle school. Now, this school is closed as well. Now, what they're going to actually do with this school, I have no idea. But these are huge buildings that are just sitting in our city that is completely vacant and have been vacant for years. So this was my middle school. I got in plenty of fights here, and this is the one where I fought the guy named Eric. And remember, my jelly shoe went all the way to the other side of the room, of the gym room. It was me, my friend, and my other friend, and we all got beat up that day. But this is the school that I went to, and that's the flagpole. They used to have the flag hanging, and we used to hang out by the flagpole. This is the school, just busted up and deplorable. A lot of good memories here, you guys. Do you guys remember the story where I told you about one of the girls at our school had gotten murdered? And she got murdered by Alton Coleman and Deborah Brown, which were serial killers that was in our area, like in the 80s. It had to be in the 80s. So this is the area where she was walking with some other friends home from summer school. A lot of us went this same route and walked around this bend, but this is the bend where they came and they stopped and asked her, did she want to smoke some weed? This is the bend in the road, you guys, where they pulled up to the side. Right here was a little area that we would walk around most times on our way home. And this is the area where they picked her up. We're on another location, you guys. There's locations all around this city. How many stories have I told to you guys now that I think about it? Okay, so this was the area where, remember, Tracy, the girl got slapped in church? And Tracy said, run, tell that. You guys, so this is the church that I used to go to, and this is the area, but they've changed it. The building actually looks pretty great, but they changed it since then. But this is the church with the slap fire, honey, where the slap was heard all around the world, you guys. Hold on. That gray building right there used to be the color of the building next to it, and that is the location. So this was the church parking lot that we used to hang out in, honey, and getting plenty of arguments and whatever else we were getting in the middle of at that particular time. And that is the church. They've really done it up. It's something called Potion now. I don't know what that is, but check out dude getting it in the parking lot. Maybe he can hear the music from yesteryears, honey. The gospel songs that he's loving life right now. Oh, I think he just saw me. I'm about to pull off, y'all. Let's go. Pew. Now, guys, we're coming up to the location where me, Baron, and my mom was standing at the bus stop, and the guy got hit by a truck, and he had a false leg, and it flew up in the air. Now, this little corner, I really can't stop there. Not unless there's a parking spot up there. So we may just do a drive-by on that one. All right, y'all. That area right there, see where it says like 640 on the building? That's the fire station. Or is it still the fire station? Well, maybe it's not. But that was the firehouse. And right behind this building here, with the brown on it was a bus stop. And so that's where the guy and his girlfriend were fighting, and the truck hit him and his leg blew, honey, like over that way in front of that building with the red on it, baby. It was off the chain, so he just kind of hobbled his way wherever he went to, honey. And I was in sheer trauma just seeing somebody's leg fly off, not knowing that it was empty. I mean, not knowing that it was fake. I thought I'd make a stop, you guys, before we actually go up the hill to go to where the salon is. Remember, I couldn't make dressing, and my boyfriend at the time, which is my kid's dad, stole the whole pan of dressing from his aunt. Honey, this the location, and look at the steps. Honey, I was trotting down them steps so fast to get up in the car. Now, I don't remember exactly what house it was, but I'm gonna show you all the houses on this little strip look the same. So these are the apartments or houses that she lived in. I don't know which one it was, but it was one of these, honey. And I took off down them steps, went on and got in the car, and he came out with that pan of dressing, and baby, we ate it, and he lied about not taking it. He gonna have to get right with God. It may keep him out of heaven at this particular time, y'all. Now, you guys, we are going to drive to the infamous location of the salon, honey, where me and Liz, the lady from the church, where it was about to be the showdown, the smackdown and the hoedown, baby. Let's go on up there, and this will be our last location for a story time from the car, on-site location. Baby, wouldn't it be a hoot if I see Liz up there? Pow! I'm gonna give her one, y'all. I'm gonna give her one for old time's sake, baby, and then record it and put it on YouTube. Hold on, you guys. Now, here we are, you guys. This right here is called Love, Live, Vibe. That used to be the hair salon. So I guess they changed everything up here. Now, that building above there, those apartments are still the exact same. Right next door, it used to be a barber shop that my sons and them would go to. But they have changed it. This was the salon, honey. They done changed it into a smoke shop, probably because there was a lot of smoke going on in there, baby. Because I was going to smoke Liz for messing with me, trying to steal my customers and stuff like that. But it's changed. That's so crazy. Well, it is what it is.